Hello everyone, I'm Sophie and I'm currently at Kechara Forest Retreat, Bentong, Malaysia. Today I will continue sharing from the 50th stanza on the spiritual teacher. This is the whole book. And we will begin from page 14. It's going into the first stanza. Bowing in a proper way to the lotus feet of my spiritual teacher, who is the cause for me to attain the state of a glorious Rajasattva, I shall condense and explain in brief what has been said in many stainless tantric texts about wholehearted commitment to a spiritual teacher. Listen with respect. There is an explanation for this. It says that the best way to gain the high realizations or pure abodes of the Rajasattva or Rajadhara, the doorway to this, is to actually cultivate the teacher who can lead us there. Therefore, we should always make obedience to our teacher's lotus feet, and touch the forehead to the lowest part of the teacher's body. This is actually symbolically telling us to be humble and to have humility when we treat our teacher, who is so kind to actually give us the practice and training and to guide us on our spiritual path. Ashvaghosha had actually said that having obeisance in this way, he will tell us about the 50 verses of or 50 stanza of Guru devotion, and it will show that how we can properly cultivate our commitments to our teacher, who is actually the root of all insights, which means that he is actually the one who gave us all the practices and all the teachings. And he said that all the tantric scriptures are written without any of his own fabrication, and it is actually written by Buddha Vrajadhara, and the essence of the scriptures, he has actually formulated all these 50 stanza to Guru devotion. And also he has said that we should respectfully cultivate in proper commitment to our teacher, and as said in the Lamrim, that we actually are able to gain liberation and enlightenment through our commitment to our teacher. Because when we are committed to our teacher, we fully trust in him, and thus we are able to fully gain, we are able to gain the full benefit from the practices that he gives us. So we go on to the second stanza. All the Buddhas residing in every land in the 10 directions have prostrated 3 times each day to the tantric masters from whom they have received the highest empowerments. Is there need to mention that you should too? In general, there are 3 types of empowerments or initiations: casual, pathway, and resultant. The first is to ripen your mind stream. The second is an actual path of practice through which to gain enlightenment. And the third is what brings you directly into the actual liberated state of Buddhahood. Everyone who ever has or will attain enlightenment does so through receiving these highest empowerments from their tantric masters. In appreciation of this, you should prostrate to him 3 times each day to his enlightened faculties of body, speech, and mind. So as it is quite clearly stated that all empowerments or initiations comes from our Guru, and as such we should treat our Guru with full commitment and full trust and reliance on him, that we'll be able to gain the full benefit of our practice. And through his kindness that he's giving us the practice and guiding us on our path, that we should fully be respectful towards our guru. As such, they say that you take refuge, which means that you prostrate to him 3 times a day. And stanza number 3. 3 times each day with supreme faith, you must show the respect you have for your spiritual teacher, who teaches you the tantric path, by pressing your palms together, offering a mandala, as well as flowers, and prostrating, touching your head to his feet. As disciples, you must regard your spiritual teacher as an enlightened being, even if from his own point of view, he is not enlightened, and you, his disciple, have gained Buddhahood before him. You must still show him respect and pay homage. For instance, Maitreya, the 5th and next Buddha of the 1000 of this world age, who now presides over Tushita Buddha field, became enlightened before his teacher, Shakyamuni Buddha. To demonstrate respect for his spiritual teacher, Maitreya has a stupa or reliquary monument on his forehead. Likewise, Avalokiteshvara, the incarnation of the compassion of all the Buddhas, is crowned in his 11-headed aspect with the head of his teacher, Amitabha Buddha, the one who presides over Sukhavati Buddha field. Thus, learning from a spiritual teacher should not be like killing a deer to extract its musk and then discarding its corpse. Even after attaining enlightenment, you must still continue to honor your teacher who made all your achievements possible. Well, it is quite clear that everything we attain will be from our guru, who has so kindly given us the practice and the teachings and also the guidance, so that if any attainments that we achieve, it would be due to his kindness. So even as you can see, Maitreya, the 5th Buddha, will be coming in as the next Buddha, and he gained enlightenment before his guru, his teacher, Buddha Shakyamuni. He still had shown respect, by placing the stupa, atop his head, on his forehead. It's a sign of respect that he has his guru high above him. And also it says, as we can't treat the teacher, just we gain the teachings or the practices and gain the attainments, that we will discard him, that he's no longer of use. We must not do that. We must always honor our teacher for his great kindness, that he has given the practice to us, that we are able to attain what we do. We can. So, and we will move on to the next one. And the 4th stanza. Those who hold ordination vows, if your spiritual teacher is a layman or your junior, prostrate in public while facing such things as his scriptural texts, in order to avoid worldly scorn, but in your mind prostrate to your teacher. And the 5th stanza. As for serving your teacher and showing him respect, such as obeying what he says, standing up when he comes in, and showing him to his seat, this should be done even by those with ordination vows, whose teachers are laymen or their juniors. But in public, avoid prostrating and unorthodox actions such as washing his feet. One of the ordination rules is that monks and nuns should not prostrate to laymen. This is taken to mean that in public you should not show this type of respect for your lay teacher, as it might cause misunderstanding and scorn among those who casually observe. It is better to prostrate facing scriptural texts or Buddha images near him, while directing your reverence in your mind to your teacher. For example, the great master Chandragomin and Chandrakirti often debated. The former was a layman and the latter a monk. One day Chandrakirti invited Chandragomin to his monastery. He wanted all the monks to form a procession, but the lay master objected that the local townsmen would find it strange. Chandrakirti told him not to worry. He placed a statue of Manjushri on a high throne, and in the procession had a monk carry it directly before Chandragomin. All the people thought that this ceremony was in honor of Manjushri, the manifestation of the Buddha's wisdom, and thus the monks avoided any bad feeling. So as you see that as a lay person, as it's stated there, you know, monks and nuns are not to actually prostrate to laymen. But the thing is, as Chandragomin had shown, Chandrakirti had shown, because Chandragomin was actually his teacher as well, but he was a layman. So Chandrakirti had wisely had Buddha Manjushri statue, you know, placed before Chandragomin, so that when people prostrate, you know, when he prostrate as well, you know, they are although they are prostrating to the statue, they are actually also prostrating to his guru, Chandragomin. So that is wisdom, you know, so that it does not disturb the people who are watching, and it may give them wrong ideas. So this is how they apply the wisdom, you know, in serving the guru. And as such, I will end the session today, and tomorrow I will continue on the 6th stanza. So thank you for sharing your time with me. And as you can see, from the 1st to the 5th stanza, it's really stated, you know, how we should treat our guru. We should place a lot of faith and trust in our guru, and from them, due to their kindness, you know, they give us their teachings, their practices, and also their guidance, that, you know, we should really pay full respect to them. So again, thank you, and I'll end this session with completion dedication in Tibetan. Jangjut Sencho Rinpoche, Makepa Namge Yushi, Kepa Nampa Mepayang, Goni Gondu Pewashu, Tony Towa Rinpoche, Makepa Namge Yushi, Kepa Nampa Mepayang, Goni Gondu Pewashu, Taso Jini Sapage Wadi, Dandandro Waguna Gampadang, Jepa Jesu no Santrapai, Tamping Impori Dusa Se Sho, Kewa Kuntu Yandala Madang, Drami Joki Palano Joji, Sadam Dangi Yaterazone, Doji Changi Opangotus, Kewadi, Yududa, Lama Sangyodrione, Jowa Chika Malupa, De Salago Pasho, Joki Kapusungapa, Josu Nampa Pewala, Keki Sama Siwadang, Tungi Malu Sawasho, Dadam Sangi Dusundan, Drewa Sangi Latine, Gewa Losandrapai, Tampayo Riva, Gyushi, Nimo Dele Sendele, Nimigu Nyandelesh, Nisentatu Dele Pal, Kunchu Sungi Jingilo, Kunchu Sungi Ngodruso, Kunchu Sungi Trasi, Sho, Jesu Nama Kusen of Tinji, Namka Trini Chochuke Padang, Losam Tempe Dromis of Songi, Drawing Mensatatuni, Gyushi, Gawe Rawe Kowishingamne, Penandewa Malu Gyuene, Chanrazi, one tensing get so ye. Chapeshi de Badu Deng, Gyushi, Home, Being Order Mountain, then the Dala Saldus, Kodang Dempa Long Shot Nam, Gepa Soshi Shukden Cell. Thank you again for joining me, and hope to see you too.